Hey everyone, this is the Trader Investor. Happy Monday. This is a brand new trading week. So we are here to make some green together. So what are the markets saying today as they open? Let's start with spiders. So spiders, last week's high, we're very close to it. And last week close, we're very close to it. So we're actually playing around between that high and the close from last week. That's where we opened up, so pretty much opening up flat, and the day just started, right? It hasn't even been 5 minutes yet, so we want to see what price does. What price does is going to dictate, do we want to come back and test these levels of the 15-minute range from last week, or do we want to close two imbalances that we left open? That is yet to be seen. That's a possibility. Or does price want to make a brand new high? We are at all-time high territory. Does it want to keep pushing? We want to see if after the first 15 minutes price will give us an indication of what it wants to do. Keep in mind, if price closes the 15 minutes somewhere in the 421.50 range, our first headwind is the 420.78, so maybe we might have a 50 cents move that we can capture. So keep that in mind, because that's a headwind. But if we start to blow through the 15-minute range from Friday, then the imbalances are our territories. So from 422 to 418 to 417, that's a pretty good distance that we can cover. But we don't trade predictions, we trade what the charts tell us. So we're going to wait and see what that setup looks like. Let's come back to the Qs now, and the Qs opened up beautifully by closing this imbalance. So what could happen in the Qs is we test this area here, so we can come down, test it, and reverse back up here, or we just completely collapse. And remember, this two areas are the areas that I look at. This is the last week Thursday's 15-minute range. That is a possible area where price could stall, but we've already broken through Friday's 15-minute range. So Qs look like they were the weakest. Even this morning when I was analyzing the futures, I had already seen the Qs down 40 some points, and I knew this gap was coming. IWM is inside yesterday Friday's highs and lows. That's an inside day, and you know, as you can see now, the 15-minute bar, it is reaching for the 15-minute range high of last week, and we want to see what it wants to do, because that could be an indication that are we going to try and close this imbalance to reverse back, or are we going to collapse from this imbalance and keep going down? Yet to be seen. IWM is usually a leading indicator for me, but it looks like today the Qs are much weaker so far from what we are seeing. And finally, let's take a look at the diamonds. The diamonds are already making new all-time highs, so they are way above last week's Friday's high. So what I want to see is the price is going to keep doing this and we get an entry, or price will come and test these and we get an entry. This, for me, this is my preferred area for entry, because this is just a short time pullback for a nice bounce from Friday's high to continue the price up. Of course, until we see break of structure, we don't enter, because price could just slide through it and close this imbalance. It could slice right through it and close this imbalance. So there's a couple of possibilities, and so we trade what we see. We don't trade what we anticipate or what we expect. We trade what we see, and based on that we have our stops put in place. If we are wrong, if we are right, price is going to continue to drive up. And one quick time at the SPYs, as you have seen, we kind of started flat positive, but we are now going in the negative territory. So in the next 9 minutes or so, I want to see how far down we come here to rebound from this area. Do we rebound from this area, or do we just keep pushing down, keep pushing down, keep pushing down? Because we have a lot of imbalances quite some distance away. So this could be setting up to be a beautiful day. A $5 move, we want to capture as much of it as possible. $3, $2.50 of that movement, it's going to be a pretty decent day. So let us just wait and see what the market want to give us. That's what we trade, and I'll come back later on and do an analysis of where we ended up, and if I have taken any positions, I will also explain to you why I took those positions based on what information from price action. Price action is the king that tells us what we want to do. All right, everyone, don't forget to like this video, and I will see you in the next one shortly today. Take care.